Good day. Hope everybody's having a good one out there. So, we are back yet again, continuing the drama saga that is Motley Crue. It would appear that John 5 is entering the studio, apparently to record some new music. I don't know, maybe he's recording his backing tracks. Had to just jab for a second. I don't, I don't, I don't understand how this is going to go down. I see it probably ending, with some sort of lawsuit, maybe, but it definitely would appear that they're laying down some new tracks. Um, if I was Mick Mars, I would be, very curious on what's going on. Perhaps he already knows about this, and this is all just part of the deal. I'm not sure because this makes all the contract talk, come into play some more because he's checked out of touring, but it would appear, as far as they're concerned, he's checked out of the band. So Mick Mars is saying he could still play, he just doesn't want to do tours, especially back to back to back. Dude's getting old, he's got back issues, your back tends to hurt from carrying your band for years. But I'm very curious to see how this goes down. Are they just doing some one-off type stuff? It's a little too early for them to have already written an album's worth of material, I would say, unless it already is written and John 5 is laying down tracks that aren't written by him. There's a lot to unpack in this whole thing, as more gets piecemealed out. But they apparently are in the studio with Mr. Bob Rock, and gonna be recording. Well, they are recording. John 5 has been sharing pictures on his InstaFace and all them places. So, I mean, it just seems really weird that they're gonna do, after all this drama, that they're gonna go into the studio. And if I was John 5, I wouldn't want much of a part of this. I mean, by and large, most of the fan base is siding with Mick, it seems, it would appear. So now here you are, you're just the guy caught in the middle. There's no ill will, but that turns very fast. So I don't know, man. If I was John, I guarantee this is like a lifelong dream of his, to be able to put this one on the list. Yeah, I played guitar for Motley Crue. He's played guitar for a lot of awesome outfits. I mean, the guy is no slouch. I mean, he's not sought after for no reason. He's a great guitarist, and he's very malleable. He's very, so I would hate for these knuckleheads to, give in some way, kind of put a scar on his reputation, or, put some side of, because, the more and more I find out about, Motley Crue and their antics and, how people view them in their own scene, they don't seem to be very respected at all, and especially Nikki Sixx. We already know that Vince Neil, he's always a couple mouthy, words away from getting his face punched in. So, and I mean, it's the same with Nikki Sixx. And I mean, it's, you know, Nikki Sixx is the most vocal, terrible person on, Twitter. He's one of them keyboard type warriors. He's got a lot of balls, thinks he's hot shit when he's behind the keyboard, but, guaranteed things would be a little bit different if he was in front of some of these people that he gets so mouthy about. I don't know. But that goes with a lot of, people that act accordingly on the internet. Um, you know, People are too accustomed to being able to say whatever they want without having to face the consequences of it. We got whole generations that are growing up and they can just say stuff and not have to worry about getting their mouth punched in for it, So, but here we are, and I'm not sure if this is a good move. I really not. I mean, I know somebody's getting paid. A lot of people are going to get paid, and that's great. But I'm not sure this is the best career move for Mr. Five. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe a lot of people will overlook all of this, and they just want new Motley Crue, or they just but it's like I see him as better than the rest of these guys. He doesn't need these knuckleheads at all in his career. I just don't. I see this as more of like, a dream come true type thing for him, or a childhood, type thing that's come true, and that's great. I think he's much better than the people that he's looking up to. I really do. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, hopefully this turns out. I wish really the best for everybody involved. I do. I hope we get some good music out of the whole deal. I mean, I can only assume that, his part will be on point. That's for sure. And I'm sure he could always fill in the bass parts for Nikki there because, it's rough for him. But, yeah, I am curious to see how Mick Mars reacts to this, or the Mick Mars camp reacts to any of this. It seems to me that there might be even more to this lawsuit than we had originally anticipated. So let's see. But if I was Mick, yeah, there'd be some problems, and maybe this is already why there is problems. But I don't know, man. It's not. I don't think it's a good idea for Johnny Five. My personal opinion. Let me know what you think. It's really like a sticky situation. You're like, what are you, the step guitarist? Like really. I don't know how this is gonna end, but I don't think it's gonna be as. I hope I'm wrong. I do, but I don't think this is gonna go over too well. Maybe they're just gonna dip their toes in the water and put out a couple singles or something, see what happens. But I mean, you got the internet, a tsunami of, I'm with Mick and Team Mick, and I mean, I don't know. Let me know what you think, guys. I mean, this is getting stickier by the second. I mean, what do you think? Should John 5 run while he still can? Can he still run? It's, should he get away? Should he just go balls out and do it all that, his dream come true? I mean, there's a lot of angles to all this. And, but I'm happy for the man. To get to do something like this is a pretty incredible thing. And, so it's kind of a torn situation, but I don't know. I hope you're all having a good day out there. Let me know what you think, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good day, everybody.